So your resolve now is no work, no pay.
Why not? It's the law. I didn't make it.
You sort of threaten them that they might lose their jobs.
Listen, if you go to ILO principles at work, it guarantees a worker right to strike. But it has consequences. Your employer, on essential services in particular, has a right to replace you. He will also withdraw your money, your remuneration, and use it to pay those he has so acquired at those periods you were away. So, Nigeria, being a member of ILO, in our Trade Dispute Act 2004, Section 43, it is there to protect both the worker and the employer.
So all these instruments, you are going to put it into effect fully, 100%?
I will.
Okay, so now...
next week, I will escalate it because the conciliation has failed. So, and if the law says if conciliation fails, on my own side, I can move it up. Industrial Arbitration Panel or National Industrial Court of Nigeria.
So you're giving them 7 days,
yes,
from what I understand?
Yes.
And 7 days started from today?
No, from Monday.
You asked them to resume today. The minister told them to resume today.
They started a strike on Monday, which is 2nd. My 7 days terminates on this Monday.
Next Monday?
Yes.
So after which, you sack them?
I will invoke other things that are allowed by law.
But I mean, based on your understanding...
I didn't say sack. Other things that are permitted by law.
Like what?
The employer have a right to replace them.
That's a sack. That's an interpretation to a sack.
It doesn't matter what you want to term it.
When you remove someone from his work, that's sack.
Maybe you can do that on ad hoc basis. You can use what they call locum doctors. You can use
where would you get these locum doctors from?
Don't worry yourself.
Honorable Minister, because these doctors, resident doctors, from what I understand, they form about over 40% of the population of the doctors in Nigeria.
How many doctors do you know are outside that want to go into residency program and are not unable to go in? How many? I know.
So that's on the premise in which you want to discard those ones.
If you want to get the statistics, ask the CMDs to tell you. They apply, I know. National Hospital conducted interviews just, is it this week or last week? I don't know, but they have a place for residents for about 80 residents or thereabout. They have about 3,000 applications.
So you have people on the standby to take their jobs?
There are many people on the standby.
But are you aware that one of the grievances of these resident doctors is the state of the medicine practice in Nigeria and the issue of brain drain? There is a number of Nigerian doctors trained here who are willing to leave the country every day, and they live in droves.
They live in droves because the right things have not been done here, even in terms of their own employment.
Whose fault is that?
We train medical doctors, including me, at the expense of ordinary Nigerians.